So it's going to be Depot to start with. And who was it I said who picked this map? I've already forgotten. Here we go. So, Order 66 going to be on the Imperial side, and Raid on the Rebel side. I forget what the factions are called. So this should be a pretty close game, and this is a fairly symmetrical map. Out of all the maps, this isn't particularly one-sided. So I'll have to see how it goes. So Celestian, all the Order 66 players have spawned inside at the moment. So we'll see if Supernova spawns outside or if he gets to part spawn. He hasn't actually spawned in yet. But Celestian immediately taking a firefight, and Seraph going in there as well, getting the kills. So it looks like Riku and Paschini are on defense, Celestian and Seraph are on offense on the opposing side. Supernova and Crane, I would assume, will be the ones trying to push out. Yo, always with the bits. Appreciated. Neptune. So nice picks, and Order 66 taking a bit of mid control. Daddle trying to get Crane with the Stinger pistol, does actually take him down. Interesting choice, the Stinger pistol works quite well, especially early on when people have shields. He may switch to shield later. That is often the way with Stinger. When you run out of Stingers, you can then go shield, and actually you've just got 5 shields. So Raid taking top of ship, but no one's really making onslaught onto the base, although actually Celestian pushing in now, it does get taken down. So both teams playing very cautiously at the moment. Seraph going in there, taking down Supernova. Crane is going to try and give the part spawn. He's going to have to back up in order to get out of range, but Seraph pushes him. He does take him down, but Celestian and Daddle with a crossfire getting in there. Now Order 66 all up in base, so we should have to wait and see who's making a move. Supernova pushes out. So Supernova looks like he's running scan pulse, I'm guessing. So all this mid control, but what are they going to do with it? No one is on the flank for Raid at the moment. Order 66 has sent a couple of guys outside, but they're pushing back into mid rather than trying to take the enemy base. Seraph and Celestian have pushed way in here, but they're being a bit slow about getting the cargo. Seraph is going to pull eventually, and Celestian does get the partner spawn on him. So we'll have to watch out where the Order 66 players spawn, and they have spawned outside. So over towards medical room, and all 4 Order 66 in mid. And they're going low, and Caspers and Daddle really need to push out a base here. They really need to take control of mid. Caspers is going for it, but he doesn't know Crane's there. Gets taken down, and Crane's going to get a return. So it's a nice play. Daddle once again with a Stinger pistol. Goes down to Crane. A little bit of a misplay there, perhaps, by Raid. The defenders should have been a bit more aggressive, a bit more proactive, rather than worrying about the base. You know, they should have known that all 4 of Order 66 players were in mid, so they shouldn't have been worried about a flank taking the base. So Riku and Paschini well up there in the left side, and the spawns are just too slow. Celestian does get tagged with the cycler rifle, but it's not going to be enough, and he's going to run this home to make this 6-4. Nice start. Celestian and Seraph doing well. Casper's lagging behind a bit, but he has been on defense, and I have to say, Order 66 not been massively aggressive, so not much opportunity for this Raid defense to get many kills. They have been, Raid on the whole, have been getting more kills in. Supernova, nice kill, but he's caught out in mid. Does actually give the partner spawn, and now Paschini's pushed up with Crane. Hopefully another partner spawn should be coming in now. As the nades go in, Seraph and Caspers are in base. Celestian must be somewhere else. He's off on the flank, so that could be dangerous.
Cargo is secure.
And as they poke at the entrance, Session trying to lay down a bit of fire, and he gives a nice partner spawn to Seraph, so now they got a bit of an opportunity to try and push base here. A really nice kill onto Puskini, and that allows them to try and push Riku. And they do take him down. Daddle also takes down Crane. So now the spawns are coming in for Order 66 in the corridor. As they're running out mid again, Seraph goes down, Celestian's going to need to give him a partner spawn here. Although, nice aggression from Crane there. Just to take him out. Seraph now winning a 2v1 against Supernova and Riku. Really nice work. Celestian, ooh, that'll probably save Celestian there with that cycler rifle out of the sky. Order 66 in base. I think this is, if I remember correctly, this is Raid's pick in map. So you would expect them to have a bit of an advantage. Seraph going to try and give the partner spawn now. Sensible idea. It seems like actually Celestian's already spawned, he's just regenning. Nice mid control. Seraph could do with a bit of help here from Celestian. Crossfire comes in, but it's a bit late. And just firing across mid at the moment. No one's really making big strides in trying to get cargoes at the moment. Order 66 haven't really made a dent in the base, but Crane is now on the flank. Lays some shots in, takes out Daddle, a big opening now. It's just Casper's alone in base, and this is a big 1v1 now between Casper's and Puskini. Or Puskini. And Casper's gets it, he clutches that pretty nicely. So Order 66 pushed up nicely now. Daddle goes very low, Imploder comes out, and yeah, I don't think that's enough cover to survive. One shot iron, question mark. Who indeed. Puskini just in mid at the moment. Nicely pushed up, Order 66, though. Seraph takes Crane out on the side. Crane should spawn on Supernova, and they have actually got a pick now. Oh! Really nice grenade from Daddle. 2k with that one. Seraph and Celestian, though, seem to have snuck into the base here. Riku's not dead yet, though. And Puskini's here with backup. And Seraph goes down and pre-firing corners that no one's on the other side of. They spawned outside, they are going to come back into mid. Celestian and Seraph, they've shown nice aggression. Oh, another 2k grenade there. Order 66 this time. So it was 7 halfway through. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Celestian 11 and 14, and Seraph have been doing some good work on the offense. Daddle and Caspers have kept this base really well locked down, though. Only really one opportunity opening for Order 66. They're not completely outfragged, but it is the shooting skill of Raid is slightly higher, I would say, at the moment. Although Order 66 now have the base and an opportunity to pull cargo, and I don't know why Supernova's not pulling the cargo. The objective is right here. And I suspect, yeah, Supernova's running scan pulse, whereas I'm guessing Crane is probably running shield, and that's why they were waiting. But really indecisive there. That was a pretty bad misplay from those two. I think, given that you'd got the kills and Supernova was close, he should have just run it, and then, because you can always pick it up later when it's in a better position. But even just repositioning the cargo to mid and dying in mid is better than, you know, getting pincered in their base and not even picking it up properly. So Riku really pushed back here. Celestian chucking a nade in, he's going to try and go for the kill. Actually doesn't. Oh! Really clutch proximity bomb there. And Riku is just backing up, and another 2-kill. 2-kill from Daddle with the detonators. There been some really nice explosive kills. Specifically double kills. Daddle with 2, Crane with 1 then, and Pasquini with another. Raid, certainly the aggressors. Seraph, although alone in base, although not for long. Celestian pushing the flank, and Seraph's going to get the spawn. Looks like they're walking at the moment. Riku can sense something, gets tagged up, they're going to push him, Celestian takes him down. Big fight now. Celestian doesn't quite survive, and Seraph gets beamed to within an inch of his life and goes down. So Raid looking pretty safe on this 6-4 lead, but they're certainly not happy with 6-4. They'll want a few more cargo, I think. Especially as this is their map pick, as far as I'm aware. Correct me if I'm wrong. Seraph pushing Crane, getting duped by the melee. Should get the respawn mid unless Celestian gets tagged up, which he does. He spawned all the way outside now. Mid control for Order 66, but they need to show some aggression. Let's just have a look in and see what the situation is with people's hands. So, who is that? That's Crane. Crane still has shields left. Pasquini's out. Supernova's out. And earlier when I looked, Riku is out. They have actually cleared the base out now, so they are going to run. And it is Crane running. The man with the shields. Shield is out. Daddle. Oh, really nice shot from Daddle. Pretty clutch kill, and Order 66 had pushed so far up to try and clear the base, and Supernova was behind. They just trusted that he could run through safely with his shield, but they didn't count on Daddle's really nice shot, and Caspers actually goes down just before he manages to return, and Riku picks it up. Seraph finishes the cap off, finally, before going down. An opportunity for Order 66, and this map certainly isn't over, and this certainly may not be the final score. Crane goes down to half, and Daddle wins the 1v1 in the end. We'll check the star card situation on the other side. Celestian does have a shield. Daddle out of stinger pistols. Perhaps a bit overzealous with them at the start. Seraph has still got 2 scan pulses, so not so bad. No scan pulses left for Casper, so this middle card has really become redundant for a lot of players in both these teams. So picking up charges is a really important thing. I'll just put back so the colours stay the same for you guys. Talking of the scoreboard, Celestian and Daddle up at the top. Casper's 9 for 9. He's been doing his job. He's been playing pretty safe. He has been the man of last resort, and he has had a clutch moment already. So the scoreboard certainly doesn't tell the whole story. Seraph pushing this flank alone and get beamed by Crane, and a little bit of a lull in the action now. It's both teams just sort of trading shots across mid. Everyone's quite low. Pasquini reapproaches, picks up that power up. It was an imploder. Doesn't find anyone with it, but does force Seraph and Celestian out. Celestian even uses that shield and gets taken down by the cycler rifle. But the Seraph and Celestian just coming back through into mid. Crane is 1 HP behind here. Can he survive? Supernova really low in the cubby. Crane actually gets a regen and a huge triple kill. And they have to push in hard now. Seraph goes down to half. Pasquini is going to try and pick up the cargo. Crane, surely. He does.
Cargo has been seized.
Caspers and Celestian have cut him off in mid. Daddle again with the cycler. He's pretty accurate with that thing today. He's been hitting his shots. Probably should have tried running outside though. He potentially didn't have any shields left. Looks like he's actually on scan pulse now. Oh wait, no, that was the wrong person. He's now out of shields. But they are going to pull the cargo. Meanwhile, Celestian and Seraph are running through corridor. Supernova is going to try and take out Daddle. Delays him a little bit. Puskini and Riku are going to have to be fast and aggressive here to try and stop the trade. And Supernova really should be pushing up to try and stop this as well, because that's a secure delivery. 12 seconds. And actually Celestian goes down, and that's a really huge kill, even though... but it looks like they are just going to have enough time. That could have been a hugely clutch moment. Just 3 seconds left on the board. As Raid just about edge out in the last second. So, really nice, nice play there from Raid. Just about getting it in. Order 66 were a little bit unlucky that Puskini went down. If perhaps if he'd have stayed alive just 1 or 2 seconds longer, got a few more shots off, he could have stopped someone picking up the cargo so quickly. But Supernova was he was trying to escort his carrier, so you can't blame him for that. But perhaps hindsight is 20/20. He probably should have gone and tried to stop the trade, but you never know if base is completely clear sometimes. Let me just see and find out to you guys what the second map is going to be. Unless someone wants to tell me. Alright, so Order 66. Yeah, so that was Raid's map pick. But next up is Rebel Base. Unfortunately, Piogs, no Gozen just yet. Caspers, thank you for the follow, my guy. Well done on your solid defense. It's looking like a good series so far. Pretty evenly matched teams. So Piogs is really hoping for a 6-4 to Order 66 now, to take it to Golden Cargo on Gozen, actually. That would be the dream. First match was 6-4 to Raid. It was pretty close. Both teams kind of played quite defensively, but in the last minute, Order 66 managed to take a cargo back, draw it up to 5-5, and Puskini got a kill on Celestian when Celestian was very close to delivering. But with about 3 seconds left, Raid were able to run in the final cargo to take it back to 6-4. We saw some great double kills and even a triple kill with the grenades. There were some really nice ones. Nade Depot living up to its name. Rebel Base next though, so more grenade potentials, of course. Just waiting for an invite. We should be good to go. Rebel Base, the worst map? Maybe. You can get some really awful games of Rebel Base. Some really campy games. Oh. You're racking up the Brogbucks from the 1v1. Nice. Real men play with the grenades. Piogs, I'm waiting for you to pull out scout binoculars in a tournament match. 1750. How many is it for the 1v1? Oh, 2.5. Juicy. Not now, nerd. Oh, he redeemed it. He did it. Oh, I can 1v1 you after Neptune. since you've earned it. You've earned it. I mean, technically, game of your choice if you want. It doesn't have to be a. Oh yeah, it's got to be on stream. That's part of the deal. But if you don't want it to be Battlefront, like a 1v cargo. Oh, okay. Looks like they're swapping the teams around. Let's make it in real life. You know what, Neptune? If you come to the UK, then I will 1v1 you in real life. As long as you put up all the transport. Real life 1v1s can be arranged, but I'm not paying for them. That's all I'll say. Yeah, you're near Birmingham, aren't you, Brummy? Not Brummy, Dubby. At least that's what you told me last. Someone else said you were from, like, Southampton or Bournemouth or somewhere down there originally. Alright. The beautiful Rebel base. It's amazing how they can get the Falcon here so quickly. So, Order 66 opting for the Rebel side this time. Oh, howdy flex! The howdy emote coming out from Aiden being flexed. Sub to Aiden for that sick emote. And haul it back to base safely. So, 6-4 to raid in the first match. So we shall see how this goes. I think possibly a similar outcome. Daddle played really well in defense. He was hitting his cyclers. Oh, stream's good, Aiden. Stream's good. I hope you're well. I hope you get your stream up and sorted soon. Since I heard you were moving. Quickly, a couple of kills for Order 66, but Raid seem to be happy to be playing this one fairly defensively at the moment. And Order 66 with 3 players pushed up right now, so I like this. I like a bit more fluidity, not just the 2-2. We got 3 up at the front. Seraph dies on his way on the flank. I'm guessing there was a proximity mine. But the picks come in, and Supernova does give the respawn to Crane. Caspers takes down Riku. Misses the ion nade. And Seraph and Celestian are going to take down Crane. Supernova's here as well. I don't think he knows Caspers is behind him. Caspers in there with the melee, finishes him off finally. And again, Order 66 becoming the aggressors now. Celestian's down to half health and Riku gets taken down by the rogue detonator. Shall see if they can make anything work. Seraph and Celestian on the flank. Seraph peeling back to kill the aggressors in the back. Celestian meanwhile way up. Trying to take this 2v1, backs off. He knows it's not a good idea, especially going down to about 20 HP. He's going to regen before he tries and take them on, but kills coming in at both ends. Riku taken down, and now Crane is the one to run with the cargo. Celestian gets the kill on Supernova, but the spawn is there, and that's the important part. Supernova in, takes down Seraph, Caspers as well, and this is looking pretty good at the moment for Order 66 to make this 6-4, as I don't see how Daddle and Caspers are going to get back up here, and they're not. But they've gained space, they're not caught up in their base anymore, and Celestian and Seraph should probably take this opportunity to try and push into base. Supernova and Crane are in there, although Biskini and Riku are coming up as well, as the sides are sort of switched at the moment. Seraph backing up, probably trying to give the part spawn. Never mind, Celestian's already spawned. Cloda goes in. Riku was crouched behind a box, I'm guessing, but the box was not big enough. Caspers just fails to check left. Another imploder going in, that one doesn't find anything. Daddle and Casper's on a big flank now. And just sort of trading at the doors, both teams. Nice amount of part spawns coming in. Casper's though, with an opportunity and with a partner, he's out of scan pulses already. Let's get one. And that was a bit of a beef there. Unlucky, happens to everyone. The self-ion nade. The emo back-to bomb, as I've also heard it called. That one now pushing up, goes low, manages to get Supernova. And Order 66 have regained control of at least their side of mid. Raider pushed well up though. Definitely opportunities. Skinny clutches that 1v1 with Daddle. Proximity bombs getting a lot done now. Actually, these teams are burning through their charges very quickly, I've noticed. Perhaps something for them to work on, just a bit more discipline. And Caspers goes for the shield rush straight into base. And they've given chase to two people have given chase to Caspers. They are respecting this cargo pickup, but there was no real follow-up. Although that said, Daddle is in here again, and Caspers gets an immediate spawn on him, and a triple kill for Daddle, although one of them's himself, so I'm not sure if that counts. Celestian gonna grab the cargo now, and Seraph is here with him. Really good shooting by Crane to take both of them down. And Supernova going to be the one to return those, just to rack up those points. So we'll see in the kills. Crane has really been popping off, 15 and 4. Even across the board, pretty much all 8 and 9 for raids. So the kills, I mean, the kills are all in Crane's favour rather than Order 66 in and of themselves. So I would say this is pretty even. Crane spec on first person. Oh no, he died. We can get some first person action in here. Seraph trying to finish off Skeets. And there you go. Celestian not backing up just yet. Goes down. And Daddle and Caspers. And this is nice, this, having more than just 2 on attack. And there is an opening now. If Order 66 were to just rush down, this space is completely open, and they do have mid control, but they're going for these kills. Perhaps a bit more objective focus. 6-4 up, but maybe they fancy golden cargo on Goes and Badlands. I, for one, would not fancy a scenario like that. I want to get a first-person camera on this turret. This fella's absolutely beaming, and this cycler from it was either Riku or Supernova. Pushing up. Grenades are plenty. Riku goes down. Supernova as well. Seraph with 2. Can Seraph pick up Piscini as well? Go on, give him the 3k. Never mind. Celestian gets that one. Seraph already well on his way to grab the cargo though. And the spawns are a long way away for Order 66, although Crane has actually just gone and grabbed cargo, and that was a nice move just to apply pressure. Seraph now alone as Celestian got taken down, but a great partner spawn. Now Celestian gets one with a smart rocket, it might be enough. And the Viper droid tanks the smart rocket for Seraph.
The enemy has captured the cargo.
And they are going to deliver. 5-5. Seraph not Seraph, apologies. Raid once again up in the series by 1 cargo. So Order 66 need to pile the pressure back on. Celestian and Daddle getting the picks required. Riku getting beamed by Caspers from behind. Now, just a bit of skirmishing in the mid. As Raid push up slowly, Celestian at the forefront, takes 1 down. Probably going to get the 2nd kill, I would imagine. Beefs his shots a little bit. He should get the partner spawn on Seraph though, so it shouldn't matter, although Seraph is getting shot in the back. Ooh. As they do retreat. 2 going down. Almost symmetrically to completely different sources. There's a bit of Crane cap. I don't know what these skins are called. Is this? Who is defending? It appears there is no QIR defense at the moment, but they haven't really needed it because Order 66 have not been super aggressive. Caspers knows Crane is here though. Does he know how low he is? He goes in, gets a little bit of health regen, is going to take himself down with the Imploder. That's a bit unlucky. Supernova with Daddle in his face, fresh off the spawn, with that spawn protection. And no one really at the moment making any significant inroads to the other's base. The onus is on Order 66. They need to get one back to tie the series up. But at the moment, not really playing with any super sense of urgency. We could see a last minute push from them. Celestian, they know he's in here. This is probably it for him. He gets 1, but it's inconsequential really. And Raid probably shouldn't be complacent with just a 1 cargo lead over the 2 maps. They should probably push up and try and get a bit more, and it's Blaster Cannon time for Seraph, at least for a little bit. I sound smart. I am smart. Now, good opportunity. Ooh, it's so hard to spectate this map. Supernova's in here already. Getting grouped up on a bit, and all 4 raid up here. Daddle trying to take Piscini down. That was a nice attack by Raid. Kind of Frühstück style. But now Order 66, Crane has pulled the cargo. Here's with Supernova. Celestian throws this Imploder in here, but there is no one on the receiving end. And Order 66 seem like they're going to have to just try and play for the trade, although it's looking pretty clear for them, since everyone sort of chased the carrier from Raid. That you probably should have sent someone over on the flank. Supernova, pretty clear, and it's going to take a pretty clutch shot now to someone to take it out. Caspers, though, does have a jetpack on cooldown. Crane is here to fend him off. Seraph takes himself out. Exactly, Park. The Frühstück Club way is the best. Supernova gets 2. It is back at 5-all. So someone's going to have to make something happen again. I suppose Raid don't actually have to make something happen, but we should at least apply the pressure to really try and force Order 66 to do something. Session going straight in with the melees. Gets Riku to kill himself, but goes down. Casper's pushes in, gets 1. Riku's back there. And once again, Casper's getting the partner spawn on Daddle. Riku's all alone now. Needs to try and give a partner spawn, although backup's here. Daddle's going to get it. And he's going to actually run through the corridor, and he needs to turn around and probably take this out. But they know where he is, of course. Thanks to him showing up on the mini-map, they could tell he was stopped and waiting for them. Bit of fighting under Falcon, but meanwhile, Order 66's base, Sleshin almost goes down to the grenades, but manages to pull. But he's not going to have a shield for the rest of his run now, unless he picks up a card refresh. But the spawns from Order 66 are so far away that they're going to be really pushed. And they've gone for the chase approach again. Perhaps someone should have looped around the back. Sleshin popping shield, he's not risking it. 6-4 up, and now it's a tall order, if you'll pardon the pun, for Order 66 to get back in here. They will need to deliver 2 cargoes in 1 minute, so I think it's pretty much over, I guess. For them, they can still go for 1 for Pride, but Raid's defense, when it's needed to be there, has been very strong. And they have managed to flex their defense players onto offense when required. So nice adaptations, but and a little bit of a tentative start to the series, but there's a bit more aggression coming out as Puschini comes in. He's gonna grab the cargo, but without a shield, that's a pretty much impossible task. Crane once again, he has been popping off 38 and 21. Really good stuff. Seraph, their sub, is 15 and 21. He's at the bottom, but Sleshin and Daddle, great performances. And actually, I don't think any of the players in this lobby have played specifically badly. And that was a really good series. A really close series. Both teams were in it until pretty much the very end. Well played to Raid, and well played to Order 66. Certainly not a team to underestimate, and very balanced across all the positions.